Firstly, I don't really know how to start this video, and to be honest with you, I've always kind of been awkward. You know, it's my life. YouTube's my life as much as how lame that sounds. YouTube's my life, and I've never really been at that point. And I shut down all my networks, so I don't touch all my videos.
YouTubers are insane. Over the years I've been growing up, I've seen countless YouTube pranksters have their peaks and their eventual fall-offs. It's actually crazy what people will do for a few clicks and some of that juicy, tasty, voluptuous clout. Oh, it's so good. Whether it's gorging on thousands of calories worth of cake or playing a harmful little prank where you pretend to beat your children in front of your wife, we can be sure that some YouTubers seem to be lacking those, extra couple brain cells. In an endless race to get the most views and clickbait the most people, there's some pretty crazy characters gunning for first place. It seems like every single video just needs to get more exciting, more outrageous, more fucked up. But how far are people actually willing to go? The final hurdle someone needs to jump over before they are crowned creep champion. To me, YouTube all-star pioneer Sam Pepper seems to check off every single box. On March 26th in Kent, England, the Pepper egg hatched and Samuel Pepper was born. According to various online sources, Sam grew up interested and surrounded by art, leading to expressing himself with graffiti, and he hoped to become a professional artist someday. He also worked at several hotels and was even a tent dismantler. What the fuck is even that? And even though these jobs may not be the most glamorous, Sam was always a fan of the limelight. The first TV appearance he ever had was on the 11th season of UK's Big Brother, and if you've never heard of Big Brother or never seen an episode, I honestly can't really help you because I haven't fucking watched it either. I'm pretty sure the participants have to do these random tasks and are voted or kicked out of the show every episode, but it doesn't really matter, and I could really not give less of a gutsy 20-year-old is how Sam is described on the show, as he claims he isn't interested in drinking to have a good time, and he's easily irritated by really camp gay guys. Kind of a weird way of describing someone, but sure, I guess. He also mentions he wants to be successful in the field of pornography in 5 years' time, and I'll just let you form your own opinion about that, but you do you, Sam. I find it really weird that he's annoyed by people who are super extroverted and over the top, because to me, Sam seems like the biggest attention whore on the platform. This guy is so brain dead that he went out of his way to ask for $1.5 million to delete his YouTube channel. But let's get back to the Big Brother stuff. Sam was eventually kicked out of the show on day 72. Honestly, I don't know how he made it that far because it seemed like the cast was pretty fed up with him, calling him names and antagonizing him almost every episode.
Shut up, Sam!
It was actually pretty funny to watch. But after Sam had gotten a taste of that scrumptious, succulent celebrity status from his appearance on Big Brother, it seemed like that's all he could focus on. And thus, the Sam Pepper channel was born. On September 8th, 2010, the world got a little darker as Sam created his new YouTube channel. Now, I'm not sure what his first couple of videos were about because they've since been deleted, but he mentions in his Draw My Life video that he moved from Kent to London to focus on YouTube full-time. He also mentions that he used to keep dead frogs in jars as a child, so yeah, there's that. Eventually, Sam was invited out to LA by a man by the name of Sawyer Hartman, and from there, for whatever reason, bigger creators saw some kind of potential in Sam and he began appearing on their videos. Sam realized that to stand out in the field of pranking, which was becoming increasingly saturated with wacky and edgy stunts that were often fake, he would need to get pretty creative with his video ideas. So from interviewing the homeless to asking people about their craziest sexual experiences, Sam did it all.
I don't really think I've had anything that crazy to speak of. I'm just a crazy person. So anyway, I have sex with the devil every day because he's my husband, and that's not really crazy because I'm in love with him.
Damn. Sam wasn't afraid to clickbait all his viewers and do exactly what they wanted to see. All of this accumulated to him earning 2.5 million subs on YouTube and over 1 million followers on Twitter. So yeah, back then it was pretty hard to ignore him and his group of goons. He started appearing on news outlets talking about his pranks, and well, I'll just let the clip speak for itself.
Yeah. Confetti cannons.
Big giant inflatable penises.
Yeah. Shall we make up right now?
Do it! No! Yes! Wines!
How old are you?
Close.
I'll give you a kiss on.
Oh, do it!
Do it!
Oh, do it! Oh!
Okay. Oh.
She said
our
after the
kids
show.
watching.
He seemed to understand just how much people disliked him and even leaned into it. But what exactly do I mean by that?
Hello guys, I'm Sam Pepper. Today I'm going to be pinching girls' bums with my secret
Oh, the classic fake hand ass pinching prank. This prank is really what catapulted Sam into mainstream headlights due to the controversy it caused. Basically, Sam was sexually assaulting random women on the street by asking for directions and then groping them with his hand that was hidden under his hoodie. I mean, like, what the fuck? It's crazy that YouTube even allowed this to stay up for as long as it did. Sam would go on to explain his actions as a social experiment and even posted another follow-up video where a woman went around sexually harassing guys to try and prove that point. He tried to pass off his actions as a commentary on how people were more mad when he did it compared to when the woman in the other video did it, but to me, it seems like a pretty quick PR move to save face. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. After all of this went down, there were actually some pretty serious sexual assault allegations made against Sam, with quite a shocking amount of women coming forward to speak out against him. The first mention of these allegations actually comes from a smaller YouTuber named Dottie Martin, who posted a video titled A Cautionary Tale. She detailed her uncomfortable experience of a date she went on with Sam in the past, and according to her at the time, Sam was 23, whereas Dottie on the other hand was only 16. Although the age of consent in the UK is 16, it's still kinda weird. Actually, nah, fuck that, it's weird as hell. Sam and his team obviously denied all of these accusations, but I think it's still an important part of the story to consider. The bottom line is, all these accusations costed our funny little friend here his entire reputation. The fake hand prank set the spark off, causing his entire fan base to burn to the ground. But Sam didn't just disappear. He learned how to use the negative press to his advantage and eventually even benefit from it. This skill was probably most well seen just a year later when he posted likely one of his most insane pranks of all time.
Being so mean, holy crap, dude. It's hurting my feelings, holy crap. No, this thing right here is it, right? Holy crap, man.
Get it happening. What do you want? What do you want? We didn't do anything. It's gonna be alright. I don't understand. What? No! You don't understand. We're just kids from Kansas. You got the wrong guy. No! He's everything I have.
Okay, let's set the stage. This is Sam Goldback, an influencer and former Viner who garnered his fame online through a joint account he shared with his friend Colby Brock. They eventually fell into the same circle as the Pepper himself, with the three of them making videos together. In November of 2015, Pepper would recruit Brock to help him with a video in which they would prank Goldback. And oh boy, this is one for the ages. Sam Pepper was essentially going to kidnap Goldback and kill Brock, his best friend, in front of his eyes. So yeah, that's what happened. Pepper kidnapped Goldback, brought him up to a rooftop, and proceeded to quote-unquote shoot his best friend right in front of him. Now apparently this entire prank was completely staged, and both Brock and Goldback actually helped Sam come up with the idea.
Viral, but very fake as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just so like I can get that out there. Like a lot of people still think it's real.
Yeah, well, you're here, so we know you're not dead.
Right.
Exactly.
And I don't hate him either.
But,
Okay,
did you,
good,
but
good.
at the time you thought he was dead.
No, that's the thing. Is
Oh,
because
you-
on Sam's channel, like he just came to us and wanted to get a viral stunt, and we're like, okay, cool, we'll help you out with this viral stunt. So we actually all three came up with the idea together before we even filmed it. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll watch my best friend die. That's cool.
The thing is, this wasn't confirmed by them until 3 years after the prank was posted. 3 years after the shitstorm that went down. The reactions to their video were emotional, to say the least. Just days after the video went live, it had garnered over 4 million views and attention from mainstream media. There was also a petition on change.com with over 100,000 signatures saying that Sam's channel needed to be removed due to the video going against their terms of service. But of course, YouTube made the wrong move and let Pepper continue keeping his channel. This could have been because they wanted the attention the video was creating, or maybe Sam notified someone in the YouTube higher-ups that the video was actually fake. Honestly, I have no idea. Amidst these reactions, the hacker group Anonymous actually got involved and began threatening Sam on social media, asking him to remove the video from his channel. Throughout all of this, Brock and Goldback were siding with Pepper and showed him support. However, they never once mentioned that the video was fake and both of them were in on it. To the rest of the world, it seemed like Sam Pepper had traumatized this kid for a couple of clicks. Like seriously, no one needed to see someone pretend to get their brains blown out. To me it seems like a quick cash grab. I mean, he even started a GoFundMe for $1.5 million in order to delete his channel. He knew exactly what he was doing. The fund was eventually taken down, however, Sam was still able to keep all the money that he received. My question is, who the fuck was giving this piece of shit their hard-earned schmeckles, bruh? Regardless, Sam was able yet again to capitalize off this publicity stunt and make a couple bucks. In February the following year, Sam would upload a video simply titled, "I'm sorry." I mean, he never says those words in the video, but sure. He actually ended up privating all his previous videos and deleting all his tweets, save for a single one reading, "I give up." He would go on and try to quote-unquote reinvent himself and change the content he was creating as long as we'd give him a second chance. He started uploading vlogs that were way more timid compared to the pranks where he would exterminate his best friend, but they've all been removed now. Classic. There's still those classic prank videos on his channel, but I can't imagine anyone over the age of like 5 watching them. He would also go on to meet up with ex-Twitch streamer Ice Poseidon, plunging himself into the world of IRL streaming. They would go on to stream a ton together, however Sam would eventually be dropped from Ice Poseidon's circle. I really don't want to talk about all the drama behind it because it's genuinely not worth mine or your time, and I'm kind of starting to get sick from looking at this kid's face. Nowadays, Sam is up to no good on platforms like TikTok, where he's actually pretty successful somehow. I guess the kids on TikTok weren't around for the previous controversies surrounding Sam, and he seems to be taking advantage of that. On TikTok, he's able to completely reinvent himself, which is what he did. Currently, his net worth is estimated somewhere in the millions, even with all the big YouTubers bashing his name at one point or another. Despite the countless scandals, Sam is able to reinvent himself every single time. This never-ending cycle just continues to go on, and I hate to say that it's worked out in his favor, but it has. And don't get me wrong, he's still up to no good being exposed by CoffeeZilla for scamming his audience with all that Save the Kids NFT bullshit. At the end of the day, Sam is just a little rat that should crawl back into the pit from whence he came. But I mean, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think about him in the comments below. Also, it took me a super long time to research, script, and edit this video, so if you could spam some buttons down below, I'd be super grateful. Also, you have 5 seconds to go down and click that sub button. 5, 4, Nah, I'm just fucking around. I hate when YouTubers do that shit. You can sub if you want, I don't really care, but I do hope you enjoyed, and I guess the moral of the story is, don't be like this little fuckhead. Anyways, as always, it's been me, Kel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.